Another topic which goes around this time is Age of Geographical Discovery. Parallelly, it was going, okay, parallelly what was happening after the fall of European Empire, there was uh, Renaissance, there was Reformation, there was Scientific Revolution, and Age of Geographical Discovery. So what happened, basically, you can say that it is a logical consequence or end of Renaissance only, that the Europeans, they wanted to explore more and more parts of the world. The religious dogmas had been ended by this time, right? What happened from late 14th to 16th centuries, the Europeans, they launched a oceanic voyage, and they wanted to link Europe to Asia, Africa and America and make it into a one trading world. And this period is known as Age of Discovery. It was a child of Renaissance. Basically, what did we saw over here? Curiosity, humanism and science had developed, and it shifted the power from Mediterranean to the Atlantic. What does this line mean? Initially, it was Italy, which was the cultural capital, right? It was the coming of Ottoman Empire in 1543, which was the powerful holding position over this part. But what happens ultimately with development of Renaissance, the whole power shifts upward to the Atlantic Ocean and the nations nearby. Now what happens, that the explorers, they began to search for newer lands over here, and these were your America, Africa, and at the same time, more important part was new route to South Africa, South Asia, specifically Indian subcontinent. Why? Because it is said that in 1498 AD, it was Vasco da Gama from Portugal who had come to India. Is it clear? Now, opening up of these new trade routes is going to give impetus to the traders and travelers. Is it clear? And what happens, that it will be even shortening of, leading to the shortening of the longer distances, right? Now, let's see over here. What were the causes of these geographical discoveries? First one over here is search for alternative routes to the east. Now understand, the middle part had been occupied by the Turks, and I had discussed that it was Ottoman Turks who had been controlling this, and the Italian market intermediaries, now they could not move to this path directly. So they needed a sea route to India and to the Spice Islands, which was in your Indonesia and your Philippines, all these areas. Okay. So what happens, that they want to search the alternative routes to these Southeast Asian parts or South Asia. Traveler's account. It is said that it was Marco Polo, okay? He had written a book, Merchant's Handbook, and the Book of Secrets of the Faithful of the Cross. Now he has glamorized Asia, and even we will see that during this time, it is said that when even the Britishers came to India, India ko bolte the sone ki chidiya, the bird of gold, right? So it is said that these travelers, they had this imagination that India is very rich, or the Southeast Asia is very rich. So these people, it is said that it was on these travelers' account, they had this imagination and this evidence, so they wanted to explore these areas. Now understand, this spirit of exploration comes when a person is free from the burden of superstition, right? When he is free to actually have a critical or a rational mindset. Only then he can have this outward approach, which these people developed along with the Renaissance spirit and the Reformation. All these were going parallelly. And there has been a missionary zeal for promotion of the religion into newer lands. Specifically, we notice the spread of Christianity, and this has been done mostly by Portuguese, right? This accompanied the trade and conquest. So, where were these Portuguese? Where did they spread? No, I mean, during which time the Portuguese came to India? We will see even during the time of Akbar, the Portuguese had come to India as missionaries, right? They had participated in Ibadat Khana. Ibadat Khana was a prayer hall during the time of Akbar, where people from various religion they came there and they debated. New scientific inventions and adventurous zeals over here. What were these? The ships. Okay, there were sturdy hulls, deep holds, and latent sails. All these were present. Navigation had strengthened, such as magnetic compass, quadrant, cross staff, right? Log line, sand glass for speed and time, all this had come up. Now, wind and current knowledge. Now, by this time, what happened? That knowledge of trade winds, westerlies had been strengthened, right? And the knowledge of gunpowder and cannon, this always had an edge on the seas. And it is said that in the whole world history, it was the first one who were a superior power in navy, then these were your Portuguese. They had a very superior navy. Printing press. Along with this, the printing press led to dissemination of charts, travelogues, and the pilot books across the whole world. Is it clear? Now,